appreciate y'all watching. We are very excited to do this review. We've talked about doing this review probably in a couple of videos, at least a couple of videos. This is our official review on the Gladiator concealment kydex that Manny over at Gladiator Concealment sent us to review. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I love this stuff. I'm a huge fan of it. Any of you guys that follow me on Instagram know that I posted not too long ago that I actually made the switch from Bravo concealment stuff to running the Gladiator stuff inside the waist. He sent Kyle the full range kit in FDE, the 2 singles, the rifle mag pouch, and the holster. And the same thing for me, except he sent me a double instead of a single. As far as double mag pouches go, this is my first one. I do like it. It works well. There's no issues there. I've got a 17 rounder and a 15 rounder in it. And both those are empty, but if you put full mags in it, I mean, the retention is great. It's all adjustable. So on the double mag pouch, you can adjust it to make it tighter or looser, however you like it. As far as the rifle mag pouch goes, this thing is freaking awesome, man. Yeah, I love this thing.
I never run one at the range until I ran this one.
Yeah. Well, I always ran a single Taco, HSGI Taco. I really like this. This is a lot slimmer profile than the Taco. It's not as versatile as the Taco because, you know, the Taco will hold a 308 mag, an AK mag, an AR mag, and that's kind of why I bought it. I bought it when I did because I wanted something that could run a lot of stuff. But this thing is really freaking sweet, and it's just real slim, and the fit is great. This is a Gen 3 P mag. Good pop, good retention. There's no problems there. This is a fully loaded mag with that crap Tula. And then this is a Gen 2 mag. This is a fully loaded Gen 2 mag. Same thing, good retention, no issues there. It runs really good belt clips. They're I believe they're probably injection molded. I know they're not kydex that he folded. You know, a lot of companies will come out with kydex that they actually fold into clips, and those tend to not work really well. So he's running good injection molded clips, belt loops. So I've covered all that, so we'll get into the holster. The retention on this thing is just, I mean, you hear that nice, loud, audible pop. Gun's not going anywhere, but the way he does the retention, and people get tripped up about this. I've seen a couple of videos on the internet about Gladiator, and guys were like, I just really didn't like the retention was a little loose to me, and I needed to tighten it up. And one cool thing about Manny is if you get in contact with him and you let him know that the retention's a little loose or a little tight or whatever, he can work with you and show you how to adjust it. Because you can't adjust the retention on these things with a hair dryer, really, just a hair dryer. But he'll work with you. He'll tell you how to fix it. But what you guys need to understand about holster retention is, if it has a good pop, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. But he has the retention adjusted so well that gun comes right out. I mean, it's just, you find holsters that the retention is so tight that you have to just snatch. You have to snatch really hard to get the gun out. This is not the case with this holster. This holster has excellent retention. It's just boom. It's right there when you need it to be.
Which tells us that he put the time into each and every one of these holsters.
Yeah.
And fine-tuned them.
You look at the fit and the finish. I always talk about fit and finish. The gun fits great in it, but the finish work is the key. That's key to a good holster. And the finish work on this thing is perfect. If you look at all the edges, it looks almost like they're blended together. Now, I'm gonna bring out a competitor that people always talk about is the end-all be-all, and we've preached it for a long time now, is Bravo Concealment. And Bravo Concealment stuff is great. It is great.
We love their stuff. We recommend their stuff.
We do. We recommend it all the time. But the fit and finish is no different. It's no different. The only difference between these two holsters is this is a vacuum formed holster, and this is pressed with with like a foam press. This is a pressed kydex. So if you don't know the difference, you can look it up. You can see how kydex holsters are made, and you can see where companies use a vacuum former and companies use a press. The holsters both do the exact same thing. One just looks a little different. But the finish on these two holsters they're identical. They really are identical in that, except we'll get into prices here in a minute. But this is a $49 holster. This is a $69 holster.
I believe 60 or 79. Basically, I agree with everything that Michael said. My kit in particular, which I thought it was thoughtful of Manny to send us a double and then send
Absolutely.
2 singles. And I talked about in a previous video that I actually was running this mag in my EDC gear, and that should say something to y'all, because like you've seen our videos, you've seen the stuff that we run, and you've seen how much conviction we put into what we carry on a daily basis, and it made the cut. And whenever I found out that Manny was going to ship us this gear, I told Michael, I was like, man, I really hope that it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And we wanted it to be good stuff because we know that we wanted to do Manny a solid, because he was good enough to send us some gear and put himself out there and put his product out there and put his hard work out there, and he didn't just out of the kindness of his heart. He didn't have to do that.
Right.
But first and foremost, we are loyal to y'all.
Yep.
And if we find a piece of gear that somebody sends us and we so happen, now it hasn't happened yet, but that we just don't like, I'm not trying to crack on Such, but we're not going to give it 2 thumbs way up.
yeah.
But
That's right.
Such is a good guy. He just likes guns. He's an optimist, and he likes guns.
He sees the positive in everything.
Yeah, but we're realists.
Yeah.
And we want y'all to be able to pick up some gear and just get it right the first time.
Yeah.
And I don't run 3 o'clock. So this holster, I haven't tried it much at the at the 5, but these holsters aren't really made for that position. These are made for more if you're going to run them, either outside or inside the waistband at the 3. I just don't carry there. I don't have the, I don't know, my body type doesn't really allow for it. But like Michael said, the retention is fantastic, and for all you guys out there see it empty. But the retention has just been excellent, and different holsters, same thing.
Yep.
Same thing. Same attention to detail. I was thrilled about getting this. This initially when we got the gear, this was what I was looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
Man, I probably don't know this, but I'm new to the AR world. I just built my first AR Christmas last year, so I've got lots to learn on that gun. I know the basics, but I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of practice, and having a range kit. We haven't really talked about that. Having a range kit is important. You need to go to the range. You need to practice. You need to work on your reloads. You need to work on different drills, and you need to be set up for that. And guys, if you went out and bought this kit today, you'd be squared away as far as your kydex goes. Yeah. Especially if you carry it at the 3 o'clock like Michael does, because Michael can carry this kit out to the range. He can set it up for outside the waistband, or he can set it up for inside the waistband. Yep. And do some CCW drills. Yep. And that's fantastic. And guys, I can't really preach enough how much I have enjoyed the mag holder, man. Like I said, it's made my EDC. I carry a mag outside the waistband. Some people don't. Some people carry it inside the waistband. But for where I carry it and my body type and the type of clothes I wear, I find it doesn't really cost me anything. When I say it doesn't cost me anything, it means I'm not sacrificing like wearing a bigger shirt, or I'm not really worried as much about it printing. Yeah. So I carry it outside the waistband, and I dig it. And the comparison is to Bravo concealment, and honestly, guys, that's a high bar to set. And because we like it. I still love Bravo concealment. I've got a double mag pouch for my shield when I do carry it. It's Bravo concealment. I've got outside the waistband, just like this for this gun and this mag, and it's Bravo concealment. And to me, Michael talked about the fit and finish, and it is on par. But what I was impressed with the most, because I have some crappy kydex. Yeah. So does Michael.
I do too.
I mean, you probably do too. You may have a drawer full of it. I hope you don't. And if you do, I'm sorry. It sucks, but it happens. We buy crap gear sometimes.
Yep.
And the biggest difference to me was, between this and stuff like Bravo and the lower end stuff, or the stuff that's made by amateurs, is the fit and finish, and then the hardware. The hardware that they installed on it, and I can't tell you the difference between this and the Bravo stuff. Other than the branding.
Yeah, other than the branding. I pay attention to every detail on kydex, down to, I take all the hardware off. I look and see what's what and what's not what. Bravo uses those rubber O-ring, helps it to flex where it needs to. The stuff from Gladiator, every bit of that had rubber O-rings on it. That's not a huge thing, but then again, it is. All that kind of stuff makes a difference when you start talking about price, and that's kind of what we want to get into next. I'm going to have to look at my phone and cheat a little bit, because I had Manny send me out all the information for what he does and what he uses. So all the guns that he can make holsters for: Glock 43, Glock 19, 23, 32, 17, 22, 31, the 26, 27, 33, the 20, 21, 21 SF, 34s and 35s, your M&P full size, your 940, your SIG 226, Beretta 92 and 96. He can do light bearing holsters for the TLR1 only, so just the TLR1. Which is what we both own. And I'm gonna be honest with you, since Streamlight came out with that 800 lumen TLR1
review on deck,
that's coming in the channel. But what else is there? Seriously.
Unless you want to go small for EDC.
Unless you want to go small for EDC, that Surefire XC1. And there's Surefire guys out there that say only Surefire, only Surefire, only Surefire. Get out of here with that, man. Police officers have been carrying TLR1s for years and years and years. And they work. They work well.
I beat the crap out of my Streamlights.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's get back to this. Mag pouches for all of those guns, and then he makes the rifle mag pouches. Now he molds them for a P mag, but I would venture to say you probably could stuff a USGI mag in here, and it would probably. Also, he can do a 5-inch standard 1911 GI model, which is pretty cool.
For all you 1911,
all you 1911 guys. So price, here's where it really shines. Prices start for single color holsters at $49. $49 shipped to your house. Okay. Carbon fiber, he can do carbon fiber holsters. Any of you guys that like carbon fiber stuff, $54. That's crazy. Multicam, I'm all about that multicam life. $59 for multicam. That's crazy cheap, man. Light bearing, how much did you have bought one? I did. I bought an RTT light bearing from Bravo Concealment. By the time I changed the color and ordered what I wanted, it was like $75, right, for Cody. Light bearing holsters start at $58. Wow. $58.
That's where my light bearing holster is going to come from.
Carbon fiber light bearing $63, multicam light bearing $68. The special color costs him more, and that's why he ups the price, because it costs him a lot more for the product. Let's see, single mag pouches are now I can't remember Bravo's price, but his single mag pouches are $42.
They're in that neighborhood.
They're in that neighborhood. His double pouches are $45. His colors are black, coyote, flat dark earth, gray, OD green, pink, black carbon fiber, and multicam. So that's basically what all he's got. You can go over to the eBay store, and we'll have a link in the description box to it, but he sells all this product on eBay. And what usually will happen, post stuff up on the eBay store that's already made and ready to go. And it's cool because it's not only does he have holsters and stuff, but he also has, like, if you need some soft loops with struts, like $10-15. If you need a extra set of belt loops, they're like $8, $10, something like that.
He's ready to take care of you.
He's got everything right there. If it's not posted on the eBay, on his eBay store, you can message him, and he will make it for you, and it will be ready in 7 to 10 days. So that's crazy. Bravo Concealment, their quick ship options are a whole lot more expensive, and they're about the same time, about 5 business days.
That's for a quick ship, guys. That's not a custom order.
That's not a custom order.
You're not going to get multicam.
No, not the quick ship. He can have you a custom. You could get this rig right here in multicam in 7 to 10 days for almost $10 cheaper. That's crazy cheap, guys. Crazy cheap. Guys, I don't know what else to say about this. I can't think of anything better to say about it. Magpul Glock mags, they work just fine. Just fine. No issues there. The cool thing about Manny is he's quick to respond to you, so if you need something, just ask him and he'll give you a response pretty quick. He's a cool dude. He's a shooter. You know, that's another thing.
He is a shooter. He's impressive.
He's a good shooter. Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. He's a good shooter. He is a firearms lover just like the rest of us. And I love to buy gear or get gear, whatever you want to say. I love to have gear from guys that are shooters because they build it the way they build it because they shoot and they know what people want. And Manny is no exception to that. We are proud to be able to do this review for him. It's great.
If it's making I keep saying this and I've said it in other videos. If it makes our EDC cut, it's good gear. Like we don't, because in a sense we're trusting our lives. That's a big deal, guys, and that's a testimony in itself. So we feel like it's a good buy for you guys, and we feel like you'd be pleased. And especially for you dudes that run 3 o'clock. I mean, you got it all.
Absolutely.
Just get you a pair of soft loops, get you some outside the waistband, loops as well, and roll with it, man. Be set up. It depends on if you like double or if you like single. Either way. I run both.
Yeah.
So whatever you like, pick your flavor, man.
That's it. You got anything else?
No, man. Thanks, Manny.
Yeah, for real, dude. We love it, man. We really do. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guys, that's really all we got. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. We really want y'all to really share this video. We really want people to know how well this stuff is made. We want to get his name out there because he makes a really good product at a great price.
Even better, pick you up some gear.
Yeah.
Try it out. If you like it, and we know you will, make your own video.
This is an American-owned, American-run, American-made product in a small business that could really do something if we can just get his name pushed out there. It's great stuff. We love it. Nothing else we can really say about it. But you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments box below. Or jump over to the Facebook page. You can always message us there, and we can get into conversation there. But please, guys, like, share this video. We want to get this guy out here. But we'll have links to all of our social media outlets in the description box. But as always, guys, we appreciate y'all watching, and y'all be safe.